Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lainey. Thank you so much for stopping by. As you can tell by the title of today's video, we're going to be talking about the items I am hoping to pan in 2021, just some of them. Hopefully there will be more. But yeah, if you want to see what I would like to pan in the new year, then just keep on watching. Before we do that though, please remember to hit that subscribe button so you never miss another video from me. Okay, full disclosure, this is a pajama top. It's like, I don't even know what time it is. It's like 7 or 8. Actually probably closer to 8. But I need to film, so I'm gonna film. Happy Tuesday to me. This is probably going up on Friday or Saturday. Anyway, I have a bunch of products I'm hoping to pan in 2021. Not an exhaustive list. Also, I just pulled out makeup. I did not bring out any skincare, body care, hair care. Those are things I naturally pan. I do like to throw a lotion and fragrance into my project pans, but other than that, yeah, I just pulled out some makeup products. Some of these are ambitious, some of them are not. So let's start out with the most ambitious part, which is all of these lip products I can explain. Okay, so, there's just so much going on. Okay. So let's start out with like more of the lip balmy kind of stuff. I use this every day, right? So one is this Kosas lip oil. This is in the Jellyfish shade, which is just clear. It does have a slight tint to it, but it's the clear one. I have not that much left. So I know I can finish this. This, if you're from Michigan, these smell like an Olga's Orange Cream Cooler. If anyone else is from Michigan and has tried this, or have ever been to a Michigan and been to an Olga's, let me know if you concur. So I want to finish this. I know that I'll be able to. I also want to finish the Ciate London Watermelon Burst Hydrating Lip Oil. This was like my very first lip oil ever tried, and it got me into lip oils. Now it's not my favorite, so I would like to just kind of rotate it out of my collection. And then the third isn't really a balm, but I consider it a balm because it's so hydrating, and that's the e.l.f. Sheer Slick Lipstick. This one, I have 4 of these. I have the shade Wild Peach, and this one has the least amount left. So, and I'm not gonna like dig out what's under here. So I think I have the best chance at finishing this one, and I would really like to. I think I can do it. This I can reapply multiple times a day. It does have a little bit of pigment to it, but I still can get away with wearing this under a mask if I did happen to put it on. Next we have a ton of glosses, but to be fair, they're all minis. So I bought the Tower 28 mini gloss set. These are Chill and Fire and Fearless and XOXO. These are great. They're very hydrating. They honestly seem more like a lip oil to me. But I would like to just go through these and just buy a full size of the one I like the most, which is probably going to be this clear one because it's kind of everyday. You can kind of get away with using it with whatever look you're wearing. So I feel like these equal out to like 1.5 lip glosses. So hopefully I can do it. I don't know if that's ambitious or not. Probably is. But I actually love painting lip products. I am on track. Hopefully I'll finish the third one, but I should have 3 mini lipsticks panned this entire year, which is great. And then I have this Be Limitless, or the shade is Be Limitless. It's the Color Rich Lip Gloss from Real Her? Yeah, Real Her, which is another mini. It's about the same size if you exclude the cap as, actually let me see the ounces. It's slightly bigger than the Tower 28 glosses, but this one has a little bit more pigment to it, and I like it a lot actually. I just would like to use it up. They're not the oldest glosses in my collection, but I just want to bring my lip gloss collection down. And then finally we have 2 lipsticks. One is a liquid lipstick, which I've never panned before, and that is the Truffle Liquid Lipstick from Dose of Colors. I'm wearing the shade Campfire on my lips right now. This is my go-to everyday color. As you can see, you can start to see a line, but honestly it's more like below the E. So I have a lot of this done, and I think if I put my mind to it, I can definitely finish this next year. And then the other one I actually just rolled out on my Roulette Pan collab, and that is the shade Third Eye from ColourPop, one of my older lipsticks at this point, and I really, really like it, and I think I can pan it. Again, these are 2 everyday neutral colors, so I shouldn't have a problem panning these. But in the grand scheme of things, that's a lot of lip products, but I really want to use them up. Okay, let's go into cream or liquid based products. I am going to be doing a Partners in Cream next year, as well as just a regular Project 10 pan in 2021. So let's start out with base products. Let's go through them, how I would apply them. So I have 4 primers. I would like to pan. 2 of them are minis, and also I am really good at panning primer. So, and it's a category I really need to get my numbers down in. So first off, I have 2 mini samples. These are the silicone-based primers. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Oil and Shine Control, and then the Bare Minerals Primetime Original Foundation Primer. I actually don't know if these are silicone-based, but they kind of feel like it, so I think they are. I really like a silicone primer on my nose and my pores or on my cheeks. I know some people don't like these, but I really like it centering or putting it on the center of my face and then using another primer on top of that. And I haven't tried this one, but I am using this one. I don't think I'm going to finish it by the end of the year. I'm filming this on the 15th, I think. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this one, so hopefully, I know I'll be able to finish these by the end of the year. And yeah, I do use multiple primers at one application, so that shouldn't be a problem. And then I have 2 different ones. I have the Ultra Repair Hyaluronic Hydrating Primer from First Aid Beauty. This is just a really great hydrating primer. I like to add that extra level of hydration, especially after I have more matte sunscreen, so to add a little bit more hydration back to my face, this is really, really nice. And then this is the Wander Beauty Catch the Light Highlighter in Glotion. So on the tip, which I honestly don't even care about, there's like this little stick highlighter. I honestly forget about that. And then if you unscrew the cap, it's like a glowy liquid highlighter, or you can use it as a primer. So I kind of use this as a mix-in for foundations, or just as a primer and then foundation. And I would like to use this up. I've only used it a handful of times. I did get it in an Ipsy bag when I was doing the Glam Bag Plus, and I would just like to use it up and get my primer numbers down. And then going into more base products, something that will go really well with that Wander Beauty primer is my Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I have the shade 00A. I am actually not going to be consciously panning foundations or putting them in a project, because I did that this year and I found that I just really neglected all the other foundations in my collection. But I am going to kind of just have this out all the time instead of putting it back in my collection and then picking it sometimes for my Shop My Stash. This is always going to be out and just kind of in the back of my mind, something I want to focus on. I am about halfway through. I do like this foundation. Not my favorite, but foundation is another category I really need to get my numbers down in. And it seems like I can get about 2 foundations out of my collection every year, so hopefully this is one of them next year. And then I have 2 concealers. Again, I used up 2 this year. I had a Tarte one and then a ColourPop one. Granted, the ColourPop one was I used as an eye primer, but we're going to try to go for 2 concealers again. This one is a little more used. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I like this, but it's not a complete favorite, so I would like to get it out of my collection, and we're about here. So you'll probably see that in a project. And then this I forgot I had, but I don't like it. This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. I find this to be quite drying. If I put an eye cream on in the morning, I just did not mean to flip you off. If I put an eye cream on underneath, then I can get away with it, but I find it a little drying, which I've never had with my under eyes before. I feel like the zit is getting bigger and bigger as the video goes on. Some more cream complexion products. I have a bronzer. This is the Milk Makeup Baked Bronzer. This is their mini. I cannot roll this up anymore. It's in my project pan right now. I have no idea how much is left in that on this, which is really, really annoying. But yeah, I just kind of I take this brush. This is the e.l.f. blush brush, and I swirl it in there and then apply it to my cheeks. And I just kind of try to do that every day. And then until it gets too annoying or it's all gone, I am keeping this in my collection. I've never finished a bronzer, and I kind of went bronzer. I went a little wild with bronzer this year and purchasing it, so I need to get something out of my collection. And then okay, this might be done by the end of the year, but I'm really not sure, because when I did my Project Pan update at the beginning of the month, I was right here, but then right after it got really hard to squeeze product out, so I think it's like all collected like right here. So if this is not done by the end of 2020, or at the end of 2020, this will go and hopefully be done by the beginning of 2021. Oh, and I don't think I even said what this is. This is the Flower Beauty Blush Balm in the shade Pinched. And then I have another blush, and this is actually a really tiny mini. This is the Rare Beauty Blush in Grace. This will probably get done at the end of next year, because this is a shade I would use at the beginning of the year in the winter and at the end of the year in the fall and winter. It's more of a mauve-y purpley blush. It's really nice. I really like it. I think we're about right here. So there's a fair bit left, but there's not a lot in here. And I think if I put my mind to it, I'll definitely be able to get this out of my collection and another blush down. And then finally, another deluxe size sample. I have the Ilia Liquid Light Serum Highlighter. I got this, as you know, you can always use codes on when you purchase from Sephora and get a deluxe sample. I got this. This is in the shade Nova. I've never actually used it. I don't know if I can use it as a liquid highlighter or as like a mix-in with foundation, but it is something I would like to get out of my collection before it goes bad. Perhaps it'll go in Partners in Cream. And then I just have a few more powder products. Well, okay, one of these you probably wouldn't consider powder, so let's start with that. That is my ColourPop Flexitarian highlighter. I tried to pan this year, and I just didn't want to because it was the summer. So this is definitely going to be going into my Partners in Cream next year. I have quite a bit of pan in there. Well, not a lot, but a decent amount. So hopefully I'll be able to finish this next year. It will, I think it's over a year old at this point, so next year it'll be going on 2 years. So hopefully I can get that out of my collection. Now let's go into the real powder stuff. First off, I know I'm going to be able to finish this. This is the All Nighter powder from Urban Decay. This is what we're looking at. Sorry for spoilers for my Project Pan. This looks so dark, but it goes on translucent. Yeah, I mean, this is almost done. I probably won't be able to finish it by the end of 2020, but it'll definitely be done at the beginning of 2021. And then going from there for powder, I really want to pan this. This is the CoverGirl Clean Professional Foundation 105 Translucent Fair. There is, I mean, this is a lot of powder. This is a really ambitious goal, but I would like to get out of my collection. It is, I think, my oldest powder after this one, so that's why I picked it. I love my Fenty powder. I love my Tarte powder, and I think I have a backup of the All Nighter, and then I have a powder foundation that I call a powder, but I would like to get this one out of my collection, so I don't know. We'll see. I like this. It just gives me a nice filter, and I really, really like it. And it's like $4, $5. It's very cheap. So the blush I would like to finish is, I already have a head start, and that is my Autobalm Girl Powder Blush in the shade Houston. This is a great blush I can kind of use whenever I want, like with whatever look. And we have pan. This was in my Project Pan. And I still use it from time to time. Like right now in my Project Pan, I have Luminoso from Milani, and I love to put a little blush on my nose. I did not touch it up after this. I did my makeup at like 7 a.m., so it's been on for like 12 hours. I just touched up my lipstick and blush. But I didn't touch up my nose blush. But I like to use this because I don't like a glowy blush on my nose, so I will reach into this and just add a little bit of nose blush. And then another one I want to finish is the NYX HD Blush and Taupe. However, I use this as a contour. And this is in my Roulette Pan collab right now. Not going to be finished at the end of that, but I would like to eventually finish it. I do just add a little bit here and a little bit here, so I don't use a lot. Once this breaks, I will probably just consider it empty. I'm not planning on repressing this because I have panned one of these before, and I know eventually it's going to kind of break away from the sides. So yeah, something I just really would like to roll out soon. Or not soon, but next year. No, this is my last item. Okay, oh my god. Last item is another highlight. This is, again, going to be ambitious because I am trying to finish Flexitarian, which will be my main priority, but this is the Space Case Cosmetics Scene from Space 1A highlight. Not my favorite formula, but it's good. It's just a light gold shade. As you can see, this was in one of my project pans, and I was able to hit pan. So it's very, very thin, so I do think I can use this. I really like this in the summer and fall, where I like Flexitarian in the winter and spring. So I'm going to be kind of, you know, trying to work on both of these throughout the year. And that's everything I have. Hopefully, obviously, I plan on finishing more. I didn't include mascaras. I didn't even think about my eyeliners or anything. But everything else hopefully will happen organically. Hopefully I'll hit pan in some blushes, and I'm still going to be doing pan those eyeshadows, so I'll hit pan in those. But as for items I want to finish, I really would like to finish everything I've showed you today, especially the lip products. My lip products have gotten out of control, but the good news is I use lip products more than I ever have, because on my desk at work, I don't have a mirror out. So here, this is where I do my makeup, and right off to the side, I have a mirror, so I can always check my lipstick, reapply it. I don't have to worry if I wear red lipstick or even this shade, I don't have to worry about it spreading all around my face if I'm eating. So I just use lip products more than ever. But I think that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, leave a comment if you like, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!